Good day mga mad friends! Welcome na naman sa ating isang video walkthrough slash test drive. And today we're going to show you a very special car. Or a car that I would say would make you stand out sa daan. And a car that medyo may pagka-opposite yung pangalan niya. So, this is the 2018 MINI COUNTRYMAN SD. So this is the 2018 MINI COUNTRYMAN SD. So it has quite a long name. So let's break it down a bit by bit. So the Countryman, as you can see, it's mini but it's not as small as the Mini Cooper na sanay tayo yung parang kotse ni Mr. Bean. This is the bigger model, the Countryman. And S stands for the sport variant of this model and D stands for diesel. And by the way, so the Mini Countryman shares the platform or the engine as the BMW X1 na nireview natin dun sa isa nating video. And if you guys watch that video, that would be much appreciated. So let's go back here. So this particular example sports a sort of a gunmetal gray color that na kapag tinamaan siya ng araw, ang ganda pa rin ng reflection. Tapos going here at the lights, so we have this very stylish lights with parang medyo circular na DRL, daytime running lights, and at the front you can see the grille. So it's a combination of black, plastic, and chrome. And you can also see here the S mark, so meaning it's a sport variant. And you also have this blacked out front bumpers and of course fog lamps. Then you have this silver accent on the chin. Now, looking at the side profile of the Countryman, it gives off this familiar Mini Cooper shape. But of course, this is an SUV, so you have to have some adventure points. Let's start off at the roof. So at the roof, they attach this silver-colored roof rail. Of course, you need to put your roof rack so you can put your adventure stuff in. Then they had this design as a two-tone colorway. So at the roof, you have this nice black paint, and on the body you have this shiny gray color. Then they made a really nice body line here na chrome, and also the door handles. And at the bottom you have this silver accent for the running board. Going through here, you have this S mark, which also stands for sport, and the turn signals. For the tires naman, so it comes in this single color na 19-inch mags, and it also comes with Bridgestone Potenza tires. Now, driving a Mini itself makes you unique, and the rear part of that car gives off that vibes as well. Let's take a look. So from the top to bottom, from the top you have this slanting body lines, and you have this nice LED third brake light, and of course you have the windshield and the Mini mark also in chrome, and you also have this Mini Cooper SD mark. Of course, it's SD, so S diesel. Then you have the Countryman badge here, and you have this blacked out part of the bumper, and the rear silver, sort of like a diffuser. And it also comes with dual exhaust pipes. Now, when you're out on the streets and you see a Mini Cooper or a Mini Countryman, one thing that would really attract your attention are the rear lights. So you can see it's iconic, it's very attractive, and it's very nice ba. Then of course, this has a powered tailgate that would give you ample space for your luggage. So if you have groceries, you have boxes, and maybe if you want to put in a golf bag or two, you would need to fold the second row. And of course, I fit in. As funky as it is on the outside, tara, check natin yung interior ng Mini Countryman. So I want to show you guys the chairs of the Mini Countryman are very unique. Aside from its ergonomic shape, so as you can see, this part here really hugs you and supports your back. And when you take a closer look, there are holes, para siyang perforated leather with an X pattern. And I want to emphasize that it's really well thought of, the design-wise, and yet it retains its function. Now, let's start with the interior walkthrough of this car with the key. Grabe, no? It's not the usual elongated or rectangle na shape ng mga susi. But this one, because you're driving a Mini, you have to be unique. You have this unique circular shape na key fob. Of course, yung start-stop button natin, dahil unique, it's here. So, press the brakes. Yan. Alright, grabe, ang dami nangyari. And you have this familiar mini sound cues, di ba? So let's go from the top to bottom of this interior walkthrough. At the top, of course, you have this really nice roof. You have this switches here for the lights. Yes, these are for the lights. Then you have this, of course, the windshield and this circular section of the dashboard. Actually, it has a lot of purpose. So you have the hazard button and you have this screen. Actually, if you've driven a BMW, there's this familiar technology kasi they're globally BMW holds Mini Cooper. So medyo pareho siya dun sa iDrive. Alright? Then going here, so of course you have the infotainment system, you have the controls here for the media. So yeah. You have the volume. So it's really nice check nyo. If I increase the volume, diba? Kumana yung umiilaw yung So it's very unique, it's very funky as I would like to say it. Of course, you have the stations here, and here you have the controls for the climate. So this car comes with a dual zone climate control, and here you have some additional buttons, and here sa row nung engine start stop, you have the start stop system, you have the traction control, and you have the information. You have the heads up display screen, which is located here. I will discuss this later on. So going here through this part, of course, this car comes in an automatic transmission. So by the way, nabanggit ko when we introduced the front of the car, na it also has this familiar feel as the BMW X1 because they have the same engine, they have the same platform. So of course, you have the standard na park, reverse, neutral drive there. And you also have this manual and sport mode. And here in this circular part of the frame holding the stick, the shift knob, you have the sport mode and the normal mode and the green mode. So probably this is the eco mode for most of the other cars. This also has electronic parking brakes, and this knob here controls the mini connect or the mini information infotainment system. And you have this small box here which you can put in stuff like your wallets, your vape, and it can also be turned into a handrest. Na itong handrest na to, meron din siyang nabubuksan din siya na which you can put other smaller stuff. All right, let's go here to the driver's side. Up here is what you call a HUD. So it's a head-up display. So it acts like a speedometer. It gives you information about the car. Pero what's unique about this is that it's only through the driver na makikita mo siya. Parang driver's point of view siya. So it has this screen here na may laser yan. Tapos, even the front passenger will not be able to see the information because si driver side lang makakakita yan when you're driving the car. And of course, looking at this, you have this really nice steering wheel na wrapped in leather na may contrast siya na red stitching. Of course, and you have the left and right steering wheel controls. The left controls the speed limiter and the I think cruise control, and the right set of controls is for the media. And of course, at the back of the steering wheel, you have the turn signals and the paddle shift. Okay? And as you can see here, meron ditong mark na JCW, John Cooper Works, para to sa mga sa mga it's on the higher end variants of the Mini Cooper, the top of the line John Cooper Works. So since this is the higher variant, this is the Mini Cooper S, so meron na rin siyang JCW na badge, right? Of course, and also hindi ko lang masyadong mapapakita, but this has interior lighting. So let's put it then. So may ambient lighting siya, in which this part of the dashboard lights up, and actually comes with a pretty decent na interior. Ang daming nangyayari. So dun sa mga kotse na nire-review natin dati, sometimes it's just pretty straight up, it's pretty, that's it, no frills. But this one, it gives off this funky vibe. It gives off this unique talaga kapag dinadrive mo to. Okay, so for today, we're going to answer some of the questions na sinabit ng ating mga mad friends via social media, via Facebook or Instagram. Sige, ano yung mga questions dyan?
First question, sir. Available baha-friendly units po?
Alright, available ba ang mga baha-friendly units? Alright, sige. Most of the SUVs naman, for example, mga Fortuner, mga Montero, they are baha-friendly. Kasi, well, considering yung driving environment kasi sa Manila na onting ulan lang, medyo tumataas na yung tubig, it can't be helped that most of our drivers would want a car na that would give them the confidence driving sa mga ganong situations. And yes, we have a couple of Toyota Fortuners, mga Mitsubishi Montero. Basta mga SUVs, yes, available tayo dyan.
Pros and cons of purchasing a second-hand unit daw.
Pros and cons of checking or purchasing a second-hand car. Actually, buying a second-hand car, buying a car in itself is considered a very important task for most of us. Kasi syempre, we spend our hard-earned money to this investment. So most of the people would ask, is it better to buy brand new or just get a second hand? So it would really depend on your needs, but buying a second hand, yung pros yan, of course, makakatipid ka. For example, you might want a car that would fit like 7 people. So syempre, ikaw, ako, friends, diba? Tapos minsan may mga aso pa for road trip. Pero yung budget mo for brand new, you can only buy like a brand new sedan. If you use that budget to buy, let's say like a second-hand na Toyota Fortuner, you might get the better deal kasi you got the space, you have the confidence, anti-baha, di ba? And you have the power, and you have the capacity to sit in 7 people or bring in a lot of stuff. But of course, so bawat pro may con. So walang perfect na second-hand unit. There will always be signs of usage, di ba? So, may mga maliliit na scratches sa body or sa mag. So, wala talagang perfectong second-hand. But of course, when you're getting a second-hand, you have to be prepared na tanggapin yung mga conditions ng kotse na yon on an as-is, where-is basis.
Third question, sir. Anong best gift na car for first year anniversary?
Best car gift sa first anniversary? Wow, isa lang masasabi ko dyan. Sana all, diba? May pakotse sa first anniversary. Well, first anniversary, number one, it would depend on kung sino ba yung pagbibigyan mo. Of course, you have to know your partner well, diba? So if your partner is a new driver, of course you might want to consider getting a car na na hindi masyadong masakit sa bulsa, 'di ba? For example, you can get him it would really depend on your budget. You would want maybe to get him or her a compact sedan or a smaller SUV. But of course, if you have the means, go for what you like, or go for something that your loved one would really use and would really like to drive every day.
Next, sir. Any driving tips daw po?
Any driving tips? Actually, driving is a discipline in itself. Ang daming driving tips. So siguro number one safety tip is to, if you can prevent or if you can focus on the road, don't use your phone. And always natutunan ko dati sa isang driving school that the act of driving is a predictive task. So when driving, focus on the road, always check the car in front of you, always check the cars around you. You never know kung bigla silang pipreno or bigla pala silang kakaliwa or kakanan. So dapat palagi kang alisto. Right?
Last question, sir. Tips daw po in buying second-hand cars.
Tips on buying a second-hand car. Actually, there's lots of things to consider when buying a second-hand car. Gaya nung it's kind of related to the question earlier na pros and cons of buying a second-hand car. Of course, tips in buying a second-hand car. Of course, number one, you need to check the car itself. Of course, marami sa mga buyers natin dito would like to canvass cars through marketplace, but ang pinakamagandang paraan pa rin is to check the car before you reserve. I-check niyo siya ng physical, but kasi the act of checking the car physically really helps a lot, kasi syempre matetest drive mo yung unit, makikita mo yung bumps and scratches, di ba? And next is check the documents. So make sure that the paper trail is complete. Kung first owner man siya, mapapacheck niya if there's a way that you can verify the ORCR. And kung hindi man siya first owner, always look or find a way to get in touch with the registered owner and verify if he or she really sold the car to the person you're talking to. So if you're looking for a car that would make you stand out on the road, you might want to check out this 2018 MINI COUNTRYMAN SD. So if you want to know more about this car, you can visit us at our website, www.Manila Auto Display. We are also present on Facebook, so at Manila Auto Display, in Instagram, and in TikTok, and of course, YouTube. So hope to see you in our showroom. We are located at number 12 1st Street, Barangay Kapitolyo, Pasig. Hope to see you and assist you. See you there, mad friends. Bye!